Hospital, Chipukizi or Vincent Mwasia, popularly known in the comedy world as Chipukizi, was admitted here last night. We have had a chat with him and we are happy about the progress so far of his medication. The doctors here are doing a superb job. He's since been out of machines and is now in the normal ward. We are here we have had a chat with him as friends, and as you are aware, he had a Chipukizi show on the 5th of August. Following our briefing with the doctor and the surgeons, we have decided to postpone that show. So we have asked him to agree to postpone his show on the 5th of August that was supposed to be held at Mount Kenya University Mwai Kibaki Convention Hall. And the new dates will be announced as soon as he's out of hospital. So that's why, ladies and gentlemen, I'd asked to have a chat with you so that you can help us to communicate that bit. Thank you very much.
Maybe just to let us know what was the issue, what was the condition?
Without going into the confidential bits about his doctor-patient confidentiality, he has some stomach issues. He has since been undergone several tests. They are waiting for some tests. The results are out, some are not. So he's waiting for some results within the day today, which will then inform what happens tomorrow. He's likely to undergo admission here for quite a while. So for now, we leave it at that without going to the specific details.
Yeah. As of now, what is the progress and how long has he been in the hospital?
He was admitted yesterday evening around 3 p.m. The progress, as I've said earlier, brilliant, superb, very well done job by the hospital and the medical team here at Nairobi West Hospital.
Maybe I know we have some people who are kidogo ameshtuka kukuona hapa hivi. What's your relationship with Chipukizi?
Chipukizi, since when he started his comedy stuff, has been my friend. He's in Tala, where he's building a primary school. He's invited me there. We've done Harambes there. We've built the school together. And beyond that, we run an organization called Radical, which is a group for empowerment of young people in politics. So that's our relationship. It's mostly professional, but it has since metamorphosed into friendship.
And definitely a question that is running through many people's mind is maybe have you seen a fellow artist maybe coming to visit him?
Yeah, I've just when I was walking out, I met a person we were with at the Talanta Hela. We were with Eddie Butita yesterday here, and I'm sure now because this time the information is going out, I'm sure Jemoule Mse was also here. I'm sure because this is the time that the thing is metamorphosizing, a lot of people will be coming in, and we'll keep you updated. Yeah.
Okay, which rating can you give the musician so far, according to the progress of Chipukizi?
Sorry, I didn't get that properly.
I'm inquiring the rating that you can rate the musician, their cooperation with Chipukizi.
I've seen that debate online on whether or not he's been supported by the local art community. I think Chipukizi is too strong to rely on just basically the external support. I think he's received support from his friends. He has received support from the artistic community. I mean, I've had calls from even his mentors. Like this morning, I had a conversation with one of his biggest mentors who brought him who gave him a platform into the comedy show. So I think and the whole of the African artists who were with him, just now we had a chat with them, the ones who had confirmed the Kansimes and the rest of the people from Africa. So we have just informed them about the sickness. And from Kenya itself, I think so far so good. I think he's received some good support. Yeah.
Okay, and Dennis, it's Moya here. I would love to know, Chipukizi also works so close to the president. Has the president got the information, maybe he has been admitted and what has been released?
Unfortunately, I haven't briefed the president, but as soon as he's back from Tanzania this evening, I will have him briefed. Yeah.
My question goes direct to you. You have been, it's now over 9 months since you won the election, being in the government, the current government constitution. What is the progress so far or the achievements?
I knew you would go there. So I would recommend that we have another day and I will address myself. I mean, I'm going to unveil a few products that I would want us to be communicating with. So I would say today we keep it Chipukizi, but I hear you and I agree with you. I mean, if I just walk out of here and haven't spoken government, then you don't have a good story. But let's keep it there. Then I'm sure I will be calling you again. I'm impressed by the growth of these digital newsrooms, and you can be sure I will make this a big thing. I will give it my support.
Okay. I have a question. If maybe the bill comes out, because Chipukizi works for the government, will you, ITUMBI, and the government come to him?
Chipukizi has no bill to pay. We will handle the bill. And it's not government handling the bill. His friends will handle the bill. Because sometimes, let's also give government is for all of Kenyans. They have to do an insurance for all Kenyans. But as his friends, surely we can afford a bill for Chipukizi. He will not work here with money spent from his pocket.
So if I may ask, after how long should we expect to see Chipukizi?
I am only able to answer that question this evening, so I'm sure we will exchange contacts. I'll give you a lady called Yvonne who is with me here. She will keep you briefed in case of anything, so that then you can be able to know. I would be unable because I'm not the doctor, but I'm sure once the results are out, the doctor will be able to advise.
Maybe just before we leave, I know many Kenyans are expecting to hear from you. The Baba Tumechoka, I think signatures zimefika ngapi?
The last time I checked, that was last evening. It was going towards 8 million. I will have to get the right figure, but I will get you the figure. But it's around 8 million. And the fact that we started a month after Baba, that shows that the platform is doing very well. Yeah.
Maybe what next after the votes?
Once the signatures are in, we are going to go to Parliament for a review of the presidential retirement bill, so that then we can have it revised for anyone who is involved in politics not to be the benefit of it, because that is the law. If you get yourself involved in politics, then you don't get the money from the taxpayers. You get to choose, are you retired or are you active in politics? If you're active in politics, you look for your money in politics. If you have retired, you continue enjoying your retirement.
A quick one. President yesterday said through his Twitter, when he comes back, when he lands back, he'll be engaging Baba. What's your take?
Well, the president said, let's wait.
Is there a possibility of something like a handshake out of the discussion?
Those things are above my pay grade. It's the president and Baba. They are up there. Sisi ni watu wadogo, nitaona kama nyinyi kwa TV. So wacha tungoje.
And Dennis, sometimes you post very good things. Sometimes you post very funny things. People would love to know, are you the one who who handles your social media account, or maybe you have someone?
Well, I have people who manage my social media accounts, but I also post on my social media accounts. So, but at 99% of the time, I'm posting.
So if the captions and everything is posted, it's always you.
Completely, 100%. But if you're asking for a job, we can talk on the side. Yeah, just go.
Oh, there is this blogger, mwenye alishikwa juzi, the Azimio blogger. Maybe you can tell us something about that.
That's
Pauline Njoroge.
Well, first of all, I am completely opposed to anyone, including you guys. If any of you is ever arrested and charged on cybercrime law, please call me. I may not do much, but at least I'll get you a lawyer. As for the specific case of Pauline Njoroge, who I think is appearing in court today again for mention, this is what I have to say. The charge of cyber harassment is total nonsense. Who can harass President William Ruto on social media? I mean, we have had insults from 2019, 2018, and before that he had even more insults. Why would the DPP think that is a crime that deserves to be charged? I am completely opposed to those kind of things, because I have been charged on those laws. They are the most stupid things. They have charged me 4 times, I have won 4 times, and I'm in court making money from them. Why should you continue doing the same wrong thing over time? The cybercrime law in this country needs an urgent review. As it is now, it is a law that was made for the typewriter. The people who made that law did not envisage the era of the computer. It is a law in brief that should be deleted from our society.
Dennis, maybe you speak to Chipukizi, he's now your friend, as much as you're talking to him, any talk you want, or what is your message to him now?
Chipukizi, fight hard, my brother. Fight hard, my friend. Get healed soon. Sitasema ugua pole, nitasema pona haraka. And I really wish him well. And I wish that he gets out so that he can get back to what he does best. He works for the presidency, and he also has a comedy plan for universities that he wants to roll out. And both universities and high schools that he wants to roll out from September. So I wish him very quick recovery. By the way, guys, in December this year, for Jamhuri Day, we are celebrating, the theme for Jamhuri Day this year is creative economy, the sports and the arts. And so Chipukizi will be playing a key role in ensuring that the creative economy has its space, and we have a whole 1 week of celebration. Remember that this year we are also doing Kenya at 60. Kenya is turning 60-year-old. Therefore, we need Chipukizi to be healed quick enough we can begin planning. Maybe I can ask my friend Karondo, who is with me here, and he's also the vice chair of Radical, where Chipukizi plays a key role, just to say something. Just let him speak, and then I'll take the question.
All right, thank you very much. My name is Charles Karondo, Vice Chair Radical Movement. And we are basically here to wish our brother and our friend Chipukizi a quick recovery. And also, we know this has come at a very difficult time because, of course, he had the show planned out. And he had so many guests that we were anticipating from across Africa, over 11 celebs from across Africa, and also the Kenyan celebs. So for us having to convince him to cancel that or to postpone that event to another day was a hard decision. But I want him to know that sometimes, and actually everything happens for a reason. So we wish him well, we wish him success and a quick recovery. And I'm sure he will get back better and bigger after this. So from the Radical family, we are here to show solidarity to our friend and our brother. Asanteni.
Dennis, just to add two questions. One, we've seen police officers impersonating as journalists. There was a video going viral. Journalists were mishandled at Milimani courts earlier this week. I don't know if you have something to comment on that. Second is that we've seen so many bullying, so many trollings on our president, Dr. William Samoei Ruto. Is there a chance that our president will quit social media? Like what Uhuru did?
Let me start with the second one. Absolutely no chance. That's why I started by saying there can never be cyber harassment like they claim on that charge on the blogger was charged in Malindi. There cannot be cyber harassment on President William Ruto. William Ruto has had all those kind of exchanges for a long time. We understand the opposition has its place. They must do their thing. If their thing is insults, it is their right to insult. In fact, in my view, it is also, in the freedom of speech, it is also a freedom to insult. You have a right to insult if you so wish. So William Ruto is not getting out of social media. In fact, he should be getting on he should be forming a WhatsApp channel now that WhatsApp channels are open in Kenya. Number two was...
Regarding to police officers and journalists, and then journalists mishandled at Milimani Road, and then finally on new President Ruto counters with Luke.
Okay, so on the harassment of journalists, sorry, I do not have the facts on what really happened, but if journalists were harassed, that deserves an apology. We, however, need to put this debate into context. Let's also talk about the policemen. Yesterday, you heard 35 of them were injured. One of them died. Who is speaking about them? 305 were injured. 35 are in hospital, I think, or 305, one dead. Let's also talk about them. They also have families. They are also children of people. So as we speak about the conversation about the whole bit, let's also talk about the policemen. For the people who died during this protest, we condole with their families and wish them quick recovery. For the ones who are in hospital, for the ones who died, we wish their families fortitude and God's own comfort that only He can offer to them. Those include the policemen who were involved in it. So that's all I have to say on that bit.
What about the police officers maybe impersonating journalists? You saw that video?
I saw the video. I saw of the gentleman who I do not think he was impersonating journalists. A policeman can have a camera. Did you know policemen have a media department, by the way? That is not impersonating. It's police doing their job. So I do not think there was any impersonation. It is it is an interpretation of you guys on what it was as opposed to what it is. Policemen have even the military has a whole media department. So when you see them with cameras, there are police also who do camera work and media like you guys. Yeah.
Maybe my last question from me. Last week we also, Babu Owino was arrested before Wednesday, and later on he said that mambo hayakuwa sawa, nadhulumiwa, inachukua muda kabla hajapelekwa mahakamani. I don't know what you have to say about that.
Well, the law, it's in the court, so I'll leave the court to do its process. Then I'll have my talk once the court makes a decision. I'll have my say at that point. Yeah.
The last question from me. Do you think that maandamano it has come to an end?
Well, I don't know. I think I'm waiting for... They're somewhere, I think, Mama Lucy Hospital, going towards some hospital. let's see, let's hear. I mean, if they continue from now on, we will have shopping festivals in town. Whenever there is Maandamano, we will also be announcing a shopping festival in town to do shopping, so that we can encourage our people to continue opening shops and we can continue sustaining the SMEs. So I don't know whether Maandamano will go on or not. It's up to them. But if they go on, we will counter it with a shopping festival from now on.
Just a point of if may I ask, how much the cost of your suit?
Mimi ni mkulima mdogo, nitakuonesha ile shop mimi huenda nikupatie hiyo plug alafu tuone ni aje.
Do you still have the same friends you had before joining Kenya Kwanza?
Absolutely. You know, I didn't join government yesterday. I've been within government corridors from 2013 before we disagreed with some people in 2019, then came back. I have kept my friends throughout. I mean, power and access to power does not necessarily mean you are the person with the power. And then number two, it shouldn't change who you are. But I think today I've made new friends in this team. So let's be friends. So I've kept my old friends, but I keep making new friends.
Thank you.
All right, and as we finish up, maybe talk to Kenyans.
Wow. Well, Kenyans, for today, I would just be asking you to pray for Chipukizi so that he can get back his health and he's able to come back to his beat. We also do ask that as you go towards the bamba harvest, please also communicate as you have communicated about the prices dropping down. Gas has gone down, electricity tokens are buying more than they were buying a few days ago. Today I've just been told that tomatoes have gone down. I've looked at a few markets. We have a view of 235 markets in Kenya. At least 2 markets have reported at 10 bob per kg of tomatoes. So I think the prices are also going down on some items. As much as you have reported about prices going up, also report about prices that are going down. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your time.